NBC 10 News starts now.
Ready, set, shop. Across our area, people are cleaning up the Thanksgiving feast and heading out for the shopping rush. NBC 10 is in Delaware County, where shoppers waited in line at this Springfield Best Buy for hours. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I'm Erin Coleman. Those shopping lines are really starting to stack up. A live look right now at the Gloucester Premium Outlets in South Jersey, where stores are opening their doors at this very moment, 6 o'clock. And NBC 10 is in Montgomery County, a live look at King of Prussia Mall. It is so cold outside. Mall employees let shoppers wait inside for the stores to open. We have team coverage tonight. NBC 10's Drew Smith is live at the Gloucester Premium Outlets, where shoppers are ready to find some bargains. But we begin with Chief Meteorologist Tammy Souza. Tammy, deal seekers want to know, how cold will it get tonight?
I would go for the Ugg boots. I would go for the warm gloves, the scarves, the hats, the coats, the whole bit. Buy that stuff. Then you can wear it as you're shopping around tonight. It's going to be cold tonight, just as cold as it was this morning when you woke up. It'll be below freezing outside. We have clear skies. It was a magnificent day. It looked pretty, but we only hit 42. We should be at 53 this time of year. No rain, of course, and our wind gust, highest wind gust was 19 miles an hour. Now, where are we going tonight? It is not going to be very warm. We are going to be falling through the 30s tonight at 6, 7 o'clock. We're going to be in the 30s. You're going to wake up tomorrow morning to below freezing. Freezing perhaps in Philadelphia, 31 at Mount Pocono, 32 in Millville, 36 in Atlantic City. It's going to be very chilly, and the skies are going to be clear. So we're going to see any warmth that we've held on to, and there's very little of it, out radiating into the atmosphere. So here we go. Tomorrow morning, when you fire up the car, warm it up good, because you're going to be heading out to shop. 32 in Philadelphia, 28 in the Pennsylvania suburbs, 28 in the Lehigh Valley, 31 at South Jersey, 33 at the Jersey Shore, and 32 in Delaware. You'll wind up at 3 o'clock near 50 in Philadelphia, 49 in the Pennsylvania suburbs, and the low 50s elsewhere. It's going to be another chilly day, but not quite as brisk as today. I'll have your weekend forecast when I come back in a few minutes.
Yeah, and you can get the hour-by-hour forecast for your Black Friday shopping on our free NBC 10 app. All right, grab your gloves if you're heading out the door for some Black Friday Eve shopping. NBC 10's Drew Smith joining us now live at Gloucester Premium Outlets in Blackwood, New Jersey. Drew, all of those shoppers have to be feeling the chill out there.
Yeah, a little cold, and everybody's kind of vanished here behind me because they've gone inside. They just unlocked the doors. The shops here opened at 6 o'clock just a couple of minutes ago, and people are coming down here for those deep discounts. Now, we know Black Friday, Thanksgiving shopping day kind of has changed over these years. Not the big lines and the chaos that we used to be seeing at this time, because people have so many more hours to shop, but people still say it's important to come out because they want to get started on those holiday wish lists. And though they balance the online shopping with the in-person stuff, they say it's important to come out and see what the deals are like.
I like to do both. I've been to some of the Black Friday deals. Sometimes it gets crazy, so online is more convenient.
We had an early Thanksgiving lunch and then kind of relaxed, watched a little bit of TV, and then decided to brave the weather and the crowds.
And the crowd's not too bad at this hour, but it is cold. They've got a fireplace up here at the mall, but inside the stores is the place to be. We also just heard from Gloucester Township Police, which are warning people, of course, to be safe here on this Black Friday night. They are asking people to be cautious when they're out shopping and, of course, be careful in the parking lots because they will be getting crowded. This mall, open till 2 in the morning, opens back up at 6 for more Black Friday shopping. We're live in Gloucester Township. I'm Drew Smith, NBC 10 News.
And you can tap the free NBC 10 app for a list of stores across our area that are open tonight, right now, and early tomorrow. Across our region today, thousands of people enjoyed a hot meal thanks to the kindness of others.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
In West Philadelphia, more than 4,000 people grabbed a hot to-go meal at the Salvation Army. 2,500 pounds of turkey, 1,400 pounds of mashed potatoes, and 1,000 apple pies were on the menu. In North Philly, 1,000 hot meals were served, and Thanksgiving food baskets were distributed by the group one day at a time. The organization has been serving Thanksgiving dinner for 18 years. And in Spring Garden, volunteers were up before the sun to prep meals at Manna's new kitchen. The feasts were delivered to people in our area who have medical issues and cannot cook for themselves. Phil Murphy is spending his first Thanksgiving as New Jersey's governor-elect by giving back to the community. Murphy and his family strapped on their aprons and volunteered at the lunch break in Red Bank, Monmouth County. The governor-elect posted this picture on his Facebook page with his wife Tammy and their kids, Josh, Emma, Sam, and Charlie. The lunch break provides food, clothing, and other services for those in need. President Donald Trump shared a Thanksgiving greeting with U.S. service members from his home at Mar-a-Lago, Florida.
Hello, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving. You're very, very special people to me and to everybody in this country, that I can tell you.
At Kandahar Airfield, troops are taking a break to enjoy some football this Thanksgiving. It's officers versus enlisted from the Combat Brigade of the 82nd Airborne. By the way, the enlisted won. In Bucks County, the Salute to Service charity provided Thanksgiving meals to local veterans who need a helping hand. The organization expected to feed about 50 people today in Bristol. And new at 6, a West Philadelphia Thanksgiving tradition continues days after one of its organizers was murdered. Robert Wilkes was shot while driving his van on Saturday evening. Today, hundreds of people received a meal in his honor. NBC 10's Andrea Klein-Thomas has the story.
We got the baked macaroni, the candy yams in here, the stuffing.
The Thanksgiving menu at Tasty's Soul Food Restaurant is endless, 15 items to be exact, not counting dessert. And it includes fried turkey. All of this is being given out for free.
Just to show them love, appreciation, because they show me love.
For the 4th year, Tasty's has partnered with area businesses to shut down part of North 52nd Street.
That's very convenient because I work overnight, so I was able to get off this morning, get an hour or two of sleep, and I came out here. So that was a big plus.
In addition to providing hundreds of free Thanksgiving meals, there's a DJ, moon bounce, and plenty of fun.
My event that I do is just not for the homeless, it's for everybody because you never know what nobody going through during holiday time.
Thanksgiving is not only about what's on the menu, but also who is at the table. This year, there's a noticeable void. One of the organizers, Robert Wilkes, or Camaro Rob as everyone called him, was shot and killed Saturday evening while driving his van. The 28-year-old was a well-known entrepreneur. The search continues for his killer. From the words "Long Live Rob" on their hoodie to a life-size cutout, Rob wasn't far from their mind.
All I got is a poster board Rob. I'm used to Rob standing right next to me.
Friend and roommate Rodney Strickland volunteered despite his heavy heart. After all, this year's event was to honor Wilkes' memory.
People ask me, who you think killed Rob? I don't even know because everybody loved Rob. And it's just hard. It's hard, man.
Andrea Klein-Thomas, NBC 10 News.
5 people are in the hospital after a 2-car wreck in Delaware County. The accident happened around 2:30 at the intersection of 2nd and Ulrich Streets in Chester. Police say all of the injured people were taken to Crozer Chester Medical Center. No word on their conditions. The cause is under investigation. NBC 10 is in Kensington, where one family lost their home in a fire early this Thanksgiving morning. Right now, it is not clear what sparked the fire on East Williard Street. The Red Cross is now helping that family. A Montgomery County park is closed to the public after potential health hazards were found in the soil. Officials from the borough of Pottstown say that soil from Pollock Park is currently being tested. There's no word on when the park will reopen. Straight ahead on NBC 10 News at 6, extending a helping hand.
The Lehigh Valley needed more help on Thanksgiving than in recent years.
We're getting a large influx of folks coming from Puerto Rico.
Coming up, how the New Bethany Ministries is able to make ends meet for those in need during the holiday.
And a grade school rivalry that goes back decades. Why this Thanksgiving football game means so much to one community.
And we have a mixed weekend forecast for you. One day, pretty nice. The other day, not so much. Come on back. I'll walk you through it with your first alert forecast.
NBC 10 is in the Lehigh Valley, where Thanksgiving donations are being stretched as far as they will go. Many people who evacuated Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria are now staying with family members in our area. NBC 10's Stephen Fisher has the story, new at 6.
Thank you for this food, dear God. And Lord, let us not take this thing lightly, God.
Here at New Bethany Ministries in Bethlehem, a traditional Thanksgiving meal is on the menu. And this year, they're serving more people in need than ever before.
We have, as I understand it, about 60,000 families in the Lehigh Valley with families in Puerto Rico. So we're getting a large influx of folks coming from Puerto Rico.
A noticeable difference has been felt at Lehigh Valley food pantries and now here.
As time goes on, the stress is on families to try to make ends meet and to provide meals for their additional family members becomes more and more difficult. And as that happens, more and more people come to us.
And coming to help offset demand are volunteers, both experienced and new.
And we all have to just come together and help out and give back as best as possible. Now I don't have to spend Thanksgiving alone, but seeing that I can help enrich someone else's Thanksgiving.
This is a no questions asked dinner.
It means a lot for me, man.
Some are thankful for a warm meal, and some are just thankful to be here.
I'm thankful that I'm still alive, that I got off from this addiction that I was, and that I'm still alive.
No matter what side of the line you are on.
People don't know how rewarding it is, how much it fills a piece of your heart to give back.
Both are able to give and receive something they need.
I think if they experienced it once, they would return.
Reporting in Bethlehem, Stephen Fisher, NBC 10 News.
The kids bundled up and headed out early this morning for a Philadelphia tradition. The 98th annual Thanksgiving Day Parade marched down streets in Center City. It was filled with floats and live performances. In Chestnut Hill, runners lined up for the turkey trot this morning. We saw adults, kids, even a few dogs along the route there. They raised $2.5 million to benefit the charity Face to Face. Getting a jump start on the holiday season. The Comcast Holiday Spectacular launched at the Comcast Center. We caught dozens of people enjoying the performances of the Nutcracker, Jingle Bells, and more. The 15-minute show plays at the top of every hour. Well, it may be Thanksgiving, but it's beginning to feel a lot like Christmas. NBC 10 in Center City for today's grand opening of this year's Christmas Village. The holiday attraction is in its 10th year. This year, vendors are excited to be set up in the newly remodeled Love Park location. A Thanksgiving tradition on the football field in Drexel Hill this morning. The annual Turkey Bowl featured the kids from St. Dorothy's against St. Bernadette. The game has been played between the two grade schools since 1958. We spoke to one parent who described just how much this game means to the players and their families.
These kids keep practicing even when the season's done, the playoffs are over. They're still practicing all the way up. They've been practicing since August 15th for this game. So it's everything, you know, it means everything. It makes your season if you win this game.
For those keeping score, St. Dorothy's won today's game over St. Bernadette's. And not a bad day to be out there. Turning to your weather now, live look at the Philadelphia skyline.
You needed a jacket, but it was pretty.
You needed a jacket, yeah. Crisp, dry night out there now. And a live look at the Blue Cross River Rink at Penn's Landing. Check out that ice.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It is ready. NBC 10 is a proud sponsor of Winterfest, which opens to the public tomorrow. Chief Meteorologist Tammy Souza is with me now. That ice is going to be packed sooner than later.
So packed this weekend.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's going to get warm on Saturday, cooler on Sunday. Tomorrow in between, chilly today. It's all over the place.
All over the map.
Yeah, people are going to be there enjoying it. And it was a gorgeous Thanksgiving,
It was. Cold, but really nice.
I don't know, it just felt the way Thanksgiving should feel, right? After we had such a phenomenally warm October. Let's look outside. Beautiful night if you're traveling across the Ben Franklin Bridge. Everything is quiet out there as far as weather. We are going to be very chilly, though. Look at this dip in the jet stream. We're here. We're in the 30s and 40s. Look at Omaha, 60 degrees. I'm only going this wide to show you. This is crazy. Rapid City, 67 degrees today. That warmth is coming here, and it will be here for your Saturday. Let's check out our region right now. In Trenton, it's 37, Philadelphia at 40, 32 in Coatesville, 29 in Vineland, 32 in Wildwood, and 35 in Atlantic City with a 37 in Dover. So quite chilly out there. We're going to be dipping down to 30 in Philadelphia tonight, 27 in Allentown, 30 in Dover, and 29 in Atlantic City. So you're going to need to bundle up. Skies will be clear. We don't have any rain out there at all. We will see a few high thin clouds drift through through, I think, tomorrow, especially through the Poconos, Lehigh Valley, Berks County, but there really is nothing in the form of precipitation until maybe Saturday afternoon, and that may stay north of the area in the northern Pennsylvania suburbs and out into the Berks County and Lehigh Valley. So tonight we're going to be dropping down to about 33 by 10 o'clock tonight. When you wake up tomorrow morning, Mount Pocono at 32, 32 in Philadelphia, 33 in Dover, 36 in Atlantic City. Now we'll climb tomorrow, so if you're shopping, you'll be in the upper 40s and low 50s tomorrow. We will have sunshine. The winds turn to the south. It's those southerly winds that are going to bring in all that warmth for our Saturday, making it into the mid and upper 50s. But look at the rain. This little weak front is going to come through in the afternoon, but watch what happens. It sort of just kind of skims past the upper Pennsylvania suburbs, Lehigh Valley, Berks County. It may not even make it into Philadelphia, but we do inherit some of the clouds. The winds turn to the west, and then behind that little front, it becomes quite chilly. So Sunday afternoon, we're only going to be in the mid and upper 40s. It'll be breezy out there for the Eagles game if that's where you're going, or if you're getting ready to travel home. You shouldn't encounter any precipitation, but again, it is going to be a chillier day out there. Speaking of the Eagles, well, let's check out our winds weather for the Eagles game versus the Bears. At 1 o'clock, 45 degrees, 46 at halftime, 44 degrees when the game is over. We are looking at winds out of the northwest between about 23 and 25 miles an hour, so it will be breezy, partly to mostly sunny out there. Dress appropriately. Your NBC 10 app, carry it with you. Our neighborhood weather is right there at your fingertips, so you can kind of maneuver through the entire weekend, all these ups and downs. 51 for tomorrow for your shopping spree. You're going to be looking at 56 on Saturday. Again, isolated showers north and west of the metro area. Breezy and 46 on Sunday. 49 Monday, back to 57 Tuesday. We could be pushing 60 degrees by next Wednesday. Amazing.
Hey, I'm Danny Palmels from NBC Sports Philadelphia. The Turkey Day football scene was thriving around the Delaware Valley. We'll survey the area in our sports scene next, plus see who is keeping pace with the Eagles from the top spot in pro football. That and more after this.
This is Sports Desk, brought to you by Xfinity. X1 from Xfinity will change the way you experience TV.
Hey, Danny Palmels with you once again. Hope you're enjoying your Turkey Day. While you were relaxing, the Eagles were on the practice field. It was closed to the media, though. Kicker Jake Elliott, who was in the concussion protocol, was a full participant after being limited yesterday. On the gridiron today, Vikings at the Lions. Minnesota's Everson Griffin announcing the birth of his son earlier today. And then in the first quarter, Case Keenum helping his team get in the end zone. Calls his own number for the 9-yard score. Minnesota up 13-0. Second quarter, Keenum hits Kyle Rudolph for a 22-yard TD. He threw for 282 yards and 2 touchdowns, both to Rudolph, I should say. Vikings improved to 82 with a 30-23 win. Plenty of high school football on Thanksgiving, that's for sure. So all the sides and trimmings on this special Turkey Day edition of the High School Blitz. Let's have a look. We start with Ryan in Washington. Ryan Sr., Jason Jefferson, J squared, gets the handoff and finds a hole and promptly finds the end zone. Archbishop Ryan wins 38-16. Father Judge battling Lincoln. Lincoln's Sam Carr gets the give. Tries to get outside, but the Judge defense is having none of it. Judge wins 41-14. Frankfurt and Boys Latin go at it. Frankfurt QB Roberto Falou takes the handoff, then goes deep to Dymere Brooks, who is wide open like a kid's mouth at the dentist. That's the touchdown. More Frankfurt. Jordan Price breaks one tackle, bounces off another, and gets in for 6. Frankfurt wins 41-34. Ridley and Interboro going at it. Interboro breaks out the tomfoolery. Quarterback Danny Cole throws behind him to Andrew Gribe, who goes deep to Cali Kuyade. Down at the 1, they score 2 plays later, but Ridley wins this from 38-20. Chichester and Sun Valley with the rock. Jules Kelly gets the handoff, finds the seam, and goes in untouched. Sun Valley wins a close one, 32-30. Upper Darby visiting Haverford. There's the hardware that everybody's fighting for. In about a minute to play, UD driving for the tying touchdown. We've got more drama than a soap opera. Not anymore. Haverford's Bryant Leshak picks it off to seal the 14-7 victory for the Fords. Tonight after the Giants in Washington, we'll have our game of the week, a rivalry that goes back over a century, Central battling Northeast. On college hoops, Nova and Tennessee in the battle for Atlantis. Down in the Bahamas, we got the chilly air. They've got the Bahamas. Good to be one of the Wildcats. Nova was down a dozen at the half, but a 25-2 run helped them battle back. Dante DiVincenzo with the 3 tied at the 48. Jalen Brunson at 25 to lead Villanova. They win 85-76. Will play SMU Arizona for the title tomorrow. That is your look at sports. I'm Danny Palmel. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Taking a live look at the Ben Franklin Bridge. It's a chilly 40 degrees in Philly, but we're down to the 30s in the surrounding areas. Chief Meteorologist Tammy Susie here with one more look at your forecast. Shoppers want to know.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like out there?
Well, tonight it's going to be cold. Really cold, all right? Wear all that warm gear. Tomorrow it'll start cold, below freezing, and then we'll get up into the low 50s in Philadelphia, upper 40s elsewhere, but plenty of sunshine. Look at Saturday. We get a bump into the mid and upper 50s. Could see a shower in the Lehigh Valley and upper Pennsylvania suburbs late in the day. And then it all crashes down for the Eagles game. What would we expect, though, except for blustery weather for the Eagles game? That's right. It's just right. It should be that way, right?
Yeah, roller coaster ride. All right, thanks for watching NBC 10 News at 6. Up next, NBC Nightly News. And